Hi, I'm Senator Malcolm Roberts and I'm with Sharon Bell, our One Nation candidate for the state seat of Bundamba in the coming state election. We've just been to the Vietnam War Veterans commemorative service in Ipswich this morning. Really important, and especially important for you because your son's in the armed forces, he's in the army.
Yes, he is. My son's been based up in Darwin in the ADF since May last year.
Can you tell us more about your background and what you've done as well as your family?
My father, he worked at the abattoirs and also was a truck driver, and my mum was a cleaner at a hospital. So you can see that I come from a family of blue-collar workers. I have lived in the Bundamba electorate for the past 20 years, and I have 3 children and 3 grandchildren that live in the Bundamba electorate as well, except now for my son who's based in Darwin. I have worked in the civil engineering or construction industry for the past 20 years, and my husband, he's been working in the manufacturing industry for the same amount of time, and actually for the same company for the past 19 years.
And your daughter's involved in health?
Yes, one of my daughters is a registered nurse in mental health.
And she knows firsthand the mess that Queensland health system is in and improvements needed. So what are the issues that people in Bundamba are facing and being neglected by Labor?
One of the big issues in Bundamba is the Labor state government is pushing for the Remondis waste-to-energy incinerator out at Swambank, which is very toxic.
So they want to make Ipswich tip-switch?
Correct. And we do not want to be the dumping ground for the rest of Australia.
And what are some of the other issues?
Education. We can see, especially since COVID hit, that a lot of parents have had to do homeschooling, and it's really brought to the surface that how lacking that children are in maths, English and science.
In basic English, which basic education which is necessary for the future.
Correct.
And what about energy prices?
Energy. We've had a lot of businesses in Ipswich have to close their doors because of high energy costs that they're not able to pay. It's just not productive for them to keep their businesses open.
So stay tuned, because on Sunday there'll be the Moran report coming out, and that will really show how much of a mess the state government and the federal government have made us in our energy. Why One Nation, Sharon?
One Nation is the party that listens, and we have common sense policies. People are sick of the 2 major parties thinking that we are the servants of the government. The government is a servant of the people that they're meant to represent, and they're meant to be doing the will of the people.
It's so good to hear you say that. Government should be serving the people, whereas Liberal Labor think that the people should be serving their little duopoly. Every election, we have increased in support and votes, and what we're going to see is more people elected from One Nation, because we must have that balance of power to hold both these tired old parties accountable. Now, you've been through the shops here and other shopping centres across Bundamba, and the shopkeepers are telling you, and people in the street are telling you, they've never seen the Labor candidate. He's been here now, a few months, and he's a blow-in from Melbourne, connected with the Labor mates, given a cushy job, and he's not doing it. No. And so, you have got to come along and tip him out, because then you'll get a fair voice for the people of Bundamba. Correct.
All the shops that I've been to, whether it's been at Redbank Plaza or Collingwood Park, Riverview, none of them have even seen Lance since he has been elected to government in March.
So we need a strong voice, someone who listens first, understands what the people want, and then is willing to stand up and really be strong about it. And Sharon has shown that she can do that and will do that. So at this coming state election, vote 1 for One Nation.